Sunday morning's live stroll with myself and Azra. I don't know what happened a few minutes ago. Phone seemed to go live by itself. So I apologise if you've seen two lives come up this morning. The other one I got rid of because he was just looking at the ceiling at home. God knows what happened really. But anyway, we are definitely out for a stroll with Azra this morning. The norm. We are probably going to do the long walk sort of over the fields and round. Not too much of a new route as such. Just good for the old exercise. I think we'll carry on this side. I was sort of going to cut through the houses, but we'll go this way and up. A bit more exercise for the hill. So how's everyone's weekend? What did everyone get up to yesterday? It was not really a busy day yesterday, really. As I said yesterday morning, took Mum to the hairdressers. James had a team building obstacle course, which I must say was pretty good. Obviously we didn't participate. And one of the coaches that did that thought, I think he was younger than he was, popped a quad. Come on, Azra. And as such, injured himself, not even before we even started properly. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't do it because none of us are as young as we used to be. But the kids loved it, and they really did. And I must say, James, 1/3 of the Triple J gang, was very, very agile. I couldn't quite believe, one of the smallest ones, and he was holding his own, and he did everything, and did it well actually. It's a shame really that I can't put more of the video sort of out there, because obviously you've got other people's kids in it and stuff like that, and the editing software that I've got just isn't good enough to sort of blur people out and stuff like that. So yeah, just got to live with that really. But he had a really good time. Good morning to everyone joining. Thanks for joining up. We are out for a stroll with Azra this morning. She is here really. She's just really lagging behind this morning again. She like this yesterday. The later we seem to come out, which is ridiculous, the worse she is. Like when I come down the stairs normally, she's almost at the front door, but because I'm waiting a bit now for a bit of light, she almost goes back to sleep. So it is quite funny, but she will get herself going. She saw a dog just before some people joined up, and she was certainly interested in that, all right. So anyway, going back to yesterday, got home from the obstacle course, watched the Chelsea-Fulham game. What a joke game that was with VAR. Just an absolute farce. And then that's what VAR is most of the time, isn't it? I'm afraid to say. And then with my Stevenage season ticket, watched that game. And then we watched a bit of the, in the Newcastle Leeds in the evening. So football afternoon it was, and it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same today. Breakfast this morning at the cafe. And then we've got to go to Costco, the range. Where else have we got to go? Oh yeah, Iceland as well. So got a few places to go and do this morning. And then football. We've got football, we've got Formula One. There's even wrestling on tonight. Clash in Paris. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get up, to be honest with you, by the time we get home. To be fair, most jobs are done this weekend. Most jobs I want to get done anyway, so I think Sundays are always a good day just to chillax before the working week starts again. So, if you are new to the channel or returnee, welcome. If you are new though, do like and subscribe. Do hit the old bell button. Looks like they might reopen this road finally. Well, it's been shut for ages. Loads of people have been belly aching about it because it's one of the major roads out of the village. And as such, clearly it causes people some ag. Fortunately, it didn't affect us. So both me and Julie go out one of the other ways. And there are other ways out of the village. Just have to use your imagination sometimes. I'm a fond believer, if people can moan about something, they'll moan. Come on, Azra. Come on, good girl. Anyway, what's everyone else up to today? Sniff, sniff, pee, pee, you're quite right, yeah. Welcome to my world. If I had Ralph out with me, it'd be even worse. He seems to find wee when there isn't any wee left. I'll tell you what, it is a bit chillier this morning, guys, as well. I mean, I've only got my shorts on and a t-shirt and a light jacket. But yeah, it's still a bit of a chill. It's like 14 degrees. So it's not cold by any means. Oh dear. So guys, come on, what's everybody up to today? Anything exciting? Where are you watching from? I was speaking to someone from India yesterday. I really enjoy sort of speaking to different people from around the world. For my job, I have to talk to people every single day, and you know, this is why I enjoy doing what I do with these lives. I need some interaction from you guys as well, I guess. This is the only pub at the minute that is open in the village. The other one is under restoration. You might have seen it in yesterday's live. That. Come on, Azra. Azra. Pavement. What are you doing, you silly old dog? Come on. She's very slow this morning, guys. Yeah, she has a brother from another mother that lives with us. He was there first. His name's Ralph. He's a little chihuahua. You might have seen him, but he's more out on the evening walks that we sometimes do as opposed to in the morning. He's not a morning dog, a bit like Julia and James. Although yesterday, when I finished the live, I was looking forward to getting home, having a drink, chilling out before I went back out. And all of a sudden I heard some running and I thought, oh, here we go. What's going to happen now? And Julie and Ralph came around the corner. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness me, just want to go home. So then I had to extend the walk again to accommodate them. Anyway, it's good exercise, which by the sounds of it, clearly I need, because I'm really sound a bit breathless again this morning. Before I went away, I sort of got this down to a bit of a, come on Azra, come on Azra. Had this down to a bit of a T, didn't I really? Well, I'd lost a bit more weight. I mean, I've put on a few pounds, not a few pounds, that's ridiculous to say that, a couple of pounds since the cruise. But it's not put him on, it's what I put on the cruise, so it's just sort of losing it again. But with the walking I do, come on. Azra, will you you want to sniff everything this morning? Come on. So, we are now heading up the hill towards the fields. You may have seen this before, guys, I don't know. Some of you might, some of you might not have. Oh, black cat. Don't know if that's good or bad. Welcome to anyone that's joining up. Thanks for tuning in. We are live with Azra. We are doing one of the longer walks this morning. Do make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the old bell button. It tells you when we're on again. We do this most mornings. I'm hoping to sort of change a little bit of the routine during the week at the minute because of, well, not at the minute, for the foreseeable, because of losing the light in the mornings. The weekends aren't so bad, you can come out when you like, but during the week it's a bit more difficult. Come on, Azra, thanks for the like. Morning to, is that Ramsden? Sorry, this phone is not the greatest, I do apologise. So if I said your name wrong, I do apologise. How's it going this morning? Where are you watching from? Yeah, thank you for the likes. Just make sure you subscribe as well. I'm surprised she didn't chase the pigeon then, she thought about it. That is a big old lorry up there. It's taken up most of the road. And that is, there are houses beyond that. Yeah, I'm all good. It's night for me. What time is it where you are? And where are you, Zob? Obviously, it is, what is it here? 20 past 6 a.m. in the morning. So I don't know whether you're behind, as in somewhere sort of America direction, or whether you're sort of Asia, Australia, that end. So in effect, ahead of me. So it's still got the old road closed sign there, but it was definitely open when we used to walk past it earlier on, out the other end, so maybe they just haven't taken it away. Don't know whether it's me, guys, but this hill seems to get steeper every time. Just to give you an idea, let's back down the hill. Thank you for the like, do appreciate it. Room for us to get around, Azra, but this is a big old, well, a tractor with a trailer, is what it is. Jesus, massive. Thanks again for the like. As I said before, do make sure you're liking and subscribing as well. It does mean a lot to the channel if you're new. Okay, so now we're going to go back onto the path that takes us up to the fields. I'm hoping in a minute, guys, we're going to have a lovely sunrise as well to show you. We had quite a lot of rain off and on yesterday here in the UK, certainly in the east anyway. Yeah, she's a good dog for the most part. She gets quite overprotective at times, certainly at home, when sort of an ant goes past the front door and we'll get barking, but Apart from that, she's all right. No, she's a good dog. So in a minute, we're going to do it right into the fields, and then it's sort of fields for probably about 15 minutes or so. Then we sort of wind our way back to the other end of the village, sort of make our way back along the high road. As I say, some of you might have seen this before, some of you might be, this all might be new to you. So if you're new, even if you're bored of my voice, put me on mute, because you'll see some lovely views. If you can put up with my voice, then great. And if you're not new, you sort of know what to expect. Right, it has come right across here. I mean, this has always been a path, and the farmer really has come across. This is the first time since COVID it's ever been like this before. Whether he's trying to stop people using his field, I don't know, but come on, Azra. If I get shot at, guys, you'll know why. But I'm very surprised. I think a lot of it sometimes is down to the fact people don't clear up after their dogs. And as such, probably gets a bit wound up as well. I was going to say another word then, but I refrained as we're on YouTube. And this might be why he's done what he's done. Because I commented on this the last time. Azra, stay over this. No. Oh. Right, okay. Now I've got to clear up after her. Just bear with, guys. You'll be looking at the sky for a bit. There we go. That's me. Right. Right, wait, Azra. Azra? Azra? Okay. Put more bags. Andy? Yeah, as I say, guys, it must antagonise the old farmer, mustn't it? If constantly having to worry about people not clearing up after their dogs. Drives me nuts. Imagine what he does to someone's crops. Right, here we go. Right, we're done. Right, onwards and upwards. Right, come on, Azra, let's go. Come on. Good girl. So we're underway again. I apologise, some of what's been said in the chat is not being translated, so I can't actually understand some of what's been said, so I am sorry about that. Hopefully you're not abusing me. Right, come on, good girl. And this is going to become a nightmare when it starts getting really wet, and I think this is possibly what he's hoping for, that people just won't come this way once it starts sort of getting more mucky and wet, because this will just be like a mud bath along here, as it is with the rain we had yesterday. It's a little bit soft, but as I say, I don't blame him if that's why he's done it. Come on, Azra. People tuning to watch you, not listen to me, and you're lagging behind. Oh, dear. As I say, if we get loads of rain, this will just be not walkable, because it will just be like a bog. So this might eliminate this as one of the walks that we can do in the next sort of few months. obviously traditionally in England what will happen is now in September into October we'll probably get another warmer patch. And they call it an Indian summer, I believe is the phrase. We had a very hot June and July. August has been all right. I was away for 2 weeks of it, but from what I understand, it was pretty hot. Well, they had a heat wave, didn't they? Of course, whilst we were away. So, and next week, come on, Azra. Next week is supposed to be decent temperature, sort of mid-20s, which is lovely, comfortable temperature. Anything over 30, the heat in this country just cannot cope, because it just becomes a very horrible heat. And unless you work somewhere where it's got aircon, or a fan, I have a fan in my office, which to be fair is pretty good. But then I step away from the fan zone, and then the rest of the office is boiling. I really haven't been able to pick my way through this, guys. Right, so that's where we used to go over. I'm hoping we can still get round. Yeah, we can. Good. And this is untouched, this bit. This is untouched. Thank goodness. So we can at least have a decent path to walk on here. So, is it the same farmer, or is he not just ploughed this field yet? I don't know. But whatever. That other field was no fun and will not be fun, as I say, once the weather starts to get a little bit worse in the next few months. I haven't been shot at yet, so I've obviously not been watched by the farmer in case it don't clear the muck up. If you are just joining, welcome, thanks for tuning in. We are probably coming up to halfway around the live stroll with Azra. She's waking up now. And what I promised you, so look at that, beautiful. Probably one of the highest points in the village now, up here. Beautiful. You don't care, do you, Azra? What actually pulled that out for me there was, I'm looking through the camera obviously, and I could see it on Azra, the difference in colour. It isn't as bright as the camera is sort of portraying it, I don't think. Obviously I've got the iPhone Max, whatever it is, with the 3 cameras, and I think they sort of help with the light and all that sort of stuff, but it isn't quite as bright as is being portrayed on the camera. So more people joining up all the time, welcome. Do make sure you like and subscribe. If you are new and if you are a returnee, always welcome. You know the routine, what we do. We go for a nice walk around the village. We talk about everything and nothing. Azra rolls in rabbit dung, gets herself tangled up, good girl. Normal routine, guys. Come on, Azra. We're not going to go through the wooded area. If any of you have been with me, what we'll do is when we sort of get to the end here, we'll do a right and just follow that all the way down to the high road. Because I really feel like I'm blowing this morning, and I don't know why. Well, what have we done so far? So 1.24 miles. So by the time we get home, that'll be well over. That'll be sort of 2.5 to 3 miles by the time we get home. Easily. Which is more than enough for my little legs. So the new people that are joining up, where are you watching from? Are you in the UK? Are you abroad? What time is it where you are? What are you up to today? I've already said we're out this morning, cafe and doing a bit of shopping, and then football and Grand Prix all the way this afternoon. Welcome if you are just joining. I can see people are joining up all the time, so I apologise if I do repeat myself. But it's just polite, isn't it? Come on, Azra. Good girl. I think that is my new life today. Said hi, and hi to you as well. And if I've got that wrong, I'm sorry. As I said, lovely sunrise behind us. Just disappearing into the clouds. Not sure on what the weather's supposed to be today. I think it's dry. I'm not quite sure on how warm. As I said to you when I left the house, it was about 14 degrees. So it might have gone up a degree or two since then, but I reckon as a non-meteorologist, I can't even say it. Why do I even try and say these words? Weatherman person, meteorologist, there you go, I did try and get it out. I reckon we're going to be early 20s today in the east of England. So on the left hand side here is where all the buses, or the right as well it would appear, but primarily on the left is where all the buses, all the villages are stored. If I can show you, I will. There's a couple here on the right. If there's anyone interested in buses, plain giving it a bit of beans above me as well. Come on. That's just the guard dog, Azra. There's a couple of buses here on the right. Thank you for the like. And welcome if you are just joining up. Say people are joining up all the time. That bus is open. That is quite surreal for that bus door to be open. Well, maybe they're going out because the gates are open, but there's all the old buses. Come on, Azra. And now, thank goodness, got a little bit of downhill respite. We're over the highest point now. We're heading back down. Please slow down. I think that's what this sign says. Please slow something. Yeah, please slow down. I've actually been down here on my bike, and you can get up a bit of speed actually on my mountain bike as opposed to my hybrid bike. My hybrid bike wouldn't be any good for up the back there. It's quite incredible. A lot of these routes we found during sort of COVID, walking around the village. In there is a BMX sort of circuit. Can't really see it from here, unfortunately. But it is in there. Now what we've sometimes done, guys, is done a left and then sort of gone around the back of the fields, but I'm not going uphill again. I've had enough of that this morning. Don't know whether we can see anything in there. A lot of it's covered up. But you might be able to see some of the sort of the rents in there. So yeah, it's all covered up. Anyone got any plans today? always amuses me because we've had so many different people watching from all different sort of parts of the world. And I say today, it might well be almost the end of the day, wherever you're watching from. Let's say if you're someone watching from San Francisco a few days ago, of course, they are, I think, 8 or 9 hours behind us. And of course, if you're watching sort of in Asia, Australia, which is coming up sort of to, I guess, the afternoon, early evening there on Sunday. So it's either late Saturday or sort of mid to late on a Sunday, depending on where you're watching in different parts of the globe. Obviously here in the UK, it is 20 to 7 a.m. in the morning. The channel has really been doing well, certainly the last sort of 2 or 3 months. I think I'm about 35 away from the first sort of milestone that YouTube start really sort of taking notice of, you sort of 500. And then obviously then it becomes the video count and stuff like that, whether you get monetised or not. For me, it's never been about the monetisation. I just enjoy doing this. If it ever gets to a point where I don't enjoy doing it, I won't do it. I did have a little bit of that last weekend when I tried to do a very helpful live on our recent cruise, and poor Julie was given a bit of stick, and I didn't know about it because I wasn't looking at the comments. I was doing the video, but suffice to say that live was deleted because I was just so angry. And I really thought to myself, do I really want to do this? And I thought to myself, do you know what? Don't let these sorts of people beat you. But if I ever stop enjoying what I'm doing, that'll be the time I stop. So yeah, that's my mindset with that. I'm out walking the dog anyway, which I think helps, because everyone loves a cute dog, don't they? But you see some nice places as well. We don't just stick to the village, obviously we are at the minute, but perhaps in due course we will try and go somewhere else. I am still thinking about doing a live, perhaps from Great Yarmouth at some stage, whilst you've still got half decent weather. But I need to sort of pick the weekend to do that with weather and everything else, because going to the coast is no fun. This road ahead closed. Well, as far as I know, it's not closed. So these workers, they really need to take the signs away, because people just haven't got a clue what's going on. They really haven't at the minute in the village. Come on, Azra. Now, if you were with me yesterday, it's a bit further up, but we came out along here, probably halfway down on the right hand side to go to the old meadow. We're not again doing that today. We're just going to stick to the high road, sort of make our way home now, which is probably about another 10-15 minutes from here, because we are literally one end of the village and we're the other end. Now nowhere is that far to walk, but it gives you an idea what sort of distance. And it's about, I don't know, a mile to a mile and a half perhaps. From our house to Royston, it's 4 miles. So I think this must be a mile to a mile and a half, this stretch from our house to out the village, roughly. Got the old-fashioned petrol station here on the left-hand side. Now, I'll tell you something, these fuel prices are very expensive, as you can see. What's that, 189 for petrol and diesel. Now, giving you some sort of idea, Tesco's, a couple of miles away, is 136.9, But what I will say to you is this. When COVID was happening, and when petrol was running low at different times, he has always got fuel. In that case, you never mind paying 50p a litre more, do you? Because at least you can get fuel in your car. And he's always open. Well, always open during the day. So, don't knock it. I'm sure there's lots of locals that do use him, because he's been there as long as we've been here. And I'm sure he's been here even longer. Now, it's still saying road ahead closed. But it does look open to me. Maybe they're going to close it later, I don't know. Because there were traffic lights along here. But they've gone away now. So I'm not quite sure where they're thinking about closing it. If you are just joining up to the channel, or to the stroll, sorry, do like and subscribe. Press the old bell button, because then you know we're online. You are more than welcome. Good parking here. But the road as it stands is definitely open. I think they're old signs, because it's definitely open. There's a car coming towards me now. Azra on the path, come on. Good girl. Now, she will hate this car being so close. She really will. Yeah, she was better than I thought she was going to be, because it's a bit further away. If it was closer to her, she would have pulled towards it. But even that car was looking to see whether he should go through. It's quite ridiculous that they leave these signs out. Worst case scenario, turn them round, so people don't get confused. But that's just me having a moan, isn't it? So we are coming up to the second pub in the village, which is what I was saying to you earlier on, if you were with me, sort of about 25 minutes ago. There's one pub round the back that's still open. Not that we're pub people, but this one along the front, you can get an okay meal in there. I'm hoping with the renovations that are going on in there, that maybe they'll improve the menu. We'll wait and see on that, but you can get an okay meal there. Have a nice drink. It's quite a nice atmosphere in there most of the time. It's like any village pub, isn't it? You'll always get some people that are rowdy, or have a bit too much, whatever. But for the most part, it's pretty nice. And again, as I was saying yesterday, when the government opened up the Eat Out scheme thing after COVID to get people out, that was one of the places we were going to support the local businesses, because you just buy one, get one free, essentially. For us, obviously the government were paying the other bit. Why not? It was great. And we were probably eating in there once, maybe twice a week. Then. More people joining up all the time, more likes coming in, so thanks for the likes. And welcome to anybody that's just joining up. You're more than welcome. Do make sure you like and subscribe. Do hit the old bell as well. I think this is the first person I've seen this morning. So yeah, as you can see, loads of scaffolding up at this pub here, and that's why I say loads going on there. The whole roof is off it at the minute, I think, because they had an asbestos problem in there, so they've had to take the whole wall, so a lot of the roof off. I don't got the whole roof, but a lot of the roof. But it's a shame. Obviously they've got the old squidgy on the window, so you can't see what's going on in there. Sure, if you wanted to look over the top of it, you could. But yeah, it resembles a building site in there at the minute. A lot of digging, a lot of stuff going on. Right, so we're now sort of coming into the centre bit of the village. Not much to see, guys, but I will show you what there is when we get there. Need to find a bin as well. Still carrying Azra stuff. There's been no bin, can you believe that? There actually has, and I just forgot it was there. Only one bin between where she went and here, and that was right at the other end. But there'll be one through here. I know there will be. So, okay. So in a minute we're going to be coming round the right-hand bend, but just the other side of the cottage there in front, the cream one, and that will be the start of the little centrepiece of the village. As I say, don't get excited, guys. No bunting required. It's just a few shops and a lovely church. Yet another sign to annoy me, saying the road is shut. Drives you nuts. It's not been shut the whole time, even with the traffic lights there. It was just a traffic light system. It was never closed. So I don't know what the hell these signs are saying it's closed for. And I want to have a look if there's any dates or anything on it. It's just absolutely nonsense that it's even here. Yeah, nothing at all. What's that? Advanced warning road closure. That's that road there. 1st of September for a few days. Okay, so on the left-hand side here, little fish and chip shop. Not bad. Oh, we've got the old police here. Hopefully the carp hasn't been done over again. We don't live in a rough area, but the carp seems to get its fair share of robberies, unfortunately. Or maybe they're just there for their breakfast, who knows. On the right hand side, you've got a barber shop, a nail bar, and then another barber shop. Yeah, no logic to that, is there? But yes, that is the norm. Seems to be hairdressers and nail bars everywhere now, doesn't there? Wait, Azra. And then you've got the other barber shop. They're both very good. Oh, it has been done again. Good grief. Absolutely unreal. Yeah, so that's been done again. Such a shame. Such a shame. I'm not going to show you that, guys, but it's all smashed up. You might have seen it in the corner. Butcher's here on the left-hand side. War Memorial and then church in the background there. So we're going to stick to the high road this morning. We're not going to go around the back, but that is the lovely old church. This was a little cafe. It was never going to last. It was too small, too expensive. So, yeah. The insurance premium for that co-op must be unbelievable, because I'm not kidding you guys, that must get done, I reckon, 3 or 4 times a year. And the simple reason is It's a village. There's not a lot going on late at night, and their security is pretty crap. I mean, at least here, this next one that's coming up, at least he puts the old barriers and everything down, so it makes it very tough to sort of break down. But yeah, it's sad. Sad. Morning. How are you?
Very well, and you good self?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Where's the dog? Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
How old was he?
About 10 days ago.
Oh, bloody hell. Sorry to hear that. So you're just getting your exercise?
Yeah, I'm still going out. I'm not gonna sit now. So
Yeah, no. Do you think you'll get another one in due course, or? No, that's it now, is it?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. We like Ben.
Yeah, Ben was what, 13 when we had to have him put the
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Carry on the exercise.
Thanks very much.
That's a shame. You see that old chap out of his dog at least 3 or 4 times a day. More at the weekends than during the week because we're at work. That's a real shame. Loads of people joining up all the time now, so do like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Hit the old bell so you know when we're live. Do you know what, right? It gets you thinking, doesn't it, with pets? You know, pets are another extension of the family. And it is like losing a limb, isn't it, when an animal, you know, either passes away of natural causes or is put down, whatever the scenario. You know, we've been through it, unfortunately, with cats more than dogs, although I have been through it with dogs as well at the family home. And it is horrible. It really is horrible. But I'm glad he's not getting another one because he's quite old, and I don't think, unless he got a sort of a rescue one or an older one, it would be fair to the dog, to be honest with you. I mean, he's got to be in his late 70s, 80s, that chap. So yeah, real shame for him. Right, guys, have a good day. Lovely sun there now. Have a good day, whatever you're doing, and we'll catch up soon. Cheers, guys.